Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. Well, today we start our new book of Junie B. Jones. We just finished up Junie B. Jones and the Stinky Smelly Bus, and we loved that story. That was about a little girl named Junie B. Jones. She's getting ready to go to kindergarten. We're in kindergarten. She gets to ride the bus to school, and she's not happy about that. And a lot of us ride the bus to school. So inside these Junie B. Jones stories, written by Barbara Park wrote a lot of information in these stories that we can relate to. Relate means when you can understand what Junie B. Jones feels. Because sometimes maybe you guys were nervous about going to school for the first time, or maybe you were nervous about riding the bus. So the author, Barbara Park, writes a lot of information in these stories that we can understand as kids in kindergarten. So we are going to say goodbye to Junie B. Jones and the Stinky Smelly Bus, and we are going to say hello to Junie B. Jones and the little monkey business. Monkey business is like being silly. If you're like showing me monkey business, you're just being silly, you're doing funny things. And look at her, she looks like she's climbing up on this crib. A crib is a baby's bed, and it looks like she's peeking in there maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out today. Some words we're going to learn today, our vocabulary is the first word is surprise. You act surprised. When you're surprised, that means to catch off guard or something unexpected. The loud noise surprised the boy. Ah, right? Might scare you or surprise you. You don't know it's coming. So when we hear that word surprise today, I want you to show me like this. Surprise. And when you hear it in the story, as always, we're going to wiggle those fingers so that I know that you can hear the word through the computer. So we have surprise. Then we have the word apology. Apology is to say you're sorry. Like if you do something wrong, you might say, oh, I'm sorry I did that. Sorry, an apology. I gave my mom an apology note when I broke her favorite cup. Look at that little post-it note. It says sorry with a sad face. So an apology is to say you're sorry. So maybe we can say, give a sad face for apology. Right? So we have surprise. We have apology. You're feeling sad and you say you're sorry. And the last word is hollered. Hollered means to yell or to shout out. The boy hollered at his brother. So if you holler, you yell, holler. Okay, so let's see if we can talk about those. The first one is surprise. The second word is apology, feeling sorry and saying you're sorry. And the third word is hollered. So it's just like that little boy has his hands up by his mouth. When we holler, we can put our hands up, holler. Very good. All right, so we're listening for those three words today in our story of Junie B. Jones. I wonder if the characters are going to be the same in the story. There was a bunch of characters in the first book. Let's find out what we find out about Junie B. Jones and a little monkey business. Oh, there's our friends from room 9. Let's look at these names real quick. Let me pull you really close so we can see together. This is Mrs., that's the teacher, Junie B. Jones. Richie Lucille, that's her friend Lucille. We learned about her in the last story. That Grace, there's Grace. That was the person she was going to ride the bus with every day. Meanie Jim, the Jim she does not like. Crybaby William. Polly Aunt Puffer. Jamal Hall. Ricardo. Roger. Charlotte. And Linny. So those are all of her friends in her classroom. She doesn't have very many. Let's count them. Ready? That's her teachers. We can't count her teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 11 people in her classroom. It's a small class. All right, let's find out what happens to Junie B. Jones. Oh, look at this picture. It starts with a picture. Look at that. What do you think's happening there? I see her sitting at a table. It looks like she's either eating lunch or dinner. Does she look very happy? She's not looking very happy. Remember, when we look at our pictures, we can get clues about what the story might be about. All right, the first chapter is called Surprise. My My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I like B and that's all. B stands for something else too. B stands for B-A-B-Y. I'm only in kindergarten, but I already know how to spell B-A-B-Y. That's because my mother told me that she is going to have one of those things. Do any of you know what B-A-B-Y spells? If you said baby, you're correct. So her mommy's getting ready to have a baby. Raise your hand if your mommy is having a baby right now. I know there's a bunch of us in our classroom whose mommies are having babies. She and Daddy told me about it at dinner one night. It was the night we had stewed tomatoes, which I hate very much. That's why she's looking like that, because she has tomatoes. You know, tomatoes are red. She is having tomatoes for dinner, and she does not like tomatoes. She's probably like, do I have to eat it? Daddy and I have a surprise for you, Junie B, said Mother. And so then I got very happy inside. There's that word surprise. Daddy and I have a surprise for you, Junie B, said Mother. And so then I got very happy inside because maybe I didn't have to eat my Stewie Peewee tomatoes. And also, sometimes a surprise means a present. Have you ever gotten a surprise? Like if mommy or daddy bring you a toy home and you don't know about it, and then they surprise you. So Junie B. Jones is so excited. She's like, yes, and I get a present. And the presents are always my favorite things in the whole world. I bounced up and down on my chair. What is it? What is it? Is it all wrapped up? I don't see it, I said, very excited. Then I looked under the table because maybe the surprise was hiding down there with a red ribbon on top. Mother and Daddy smiled at each other, and then Mother held my hand. So there they are. They're all sitting at the table. There's the mommy. Look at her belly. She's got a big belly with her baby inside. There's Daddy. And here's Junie B. Jones. She's looking for her surprise under the table. I wonder, do you think the surprise is a toy? Or do you think the surprise is that her mommy's having a baby? I think it's probably that mommy's having a baby. Junie B, how would you like to have a little brother or sister? She said. I made my shoulders go up and down. I don't know. Maybe, I told her. Then I looked under my chair. Guess what? I said. I can't find that silly Willy present anywhere. Mother made me sit up, and then she and my daddy said more stuff about a baby. The baby will be yours too, Junie B, Daddy said. Just think, you'll have your very own little brother or sister to play with. Won't that be fun? I did my shoulders up and down again. I don't know. Maybe, I said. Then I got down from my chair and I ran into the living room. Bad news, fellas, I hollered very loud. The present isn't in this dumb funny room either. Mommy and Daddy came into the living room. They didn't look that smiley anymore. Daddy took a deep breath. There is no present, Junie B, he said. We never said we had a present. We said we had a surprise. Remember? Then Mother sat down next to me. The surprise is that I'm going to have a baby, Junie B. In a few months, you are going to have a little baby brother or sister. Do you get what I'm saying yet? Just then I folded my arms and I made a grumpy face. Can you make a grumpy face? Do you think she's very happy about having a baby? Doesn't look like it. Because all of a sudden, I got it, that's why. You didn't get me a darn thing, did you? I said very growly. Mom looked angry at me. I give up, she said. Then she went back into the kitchen. So Junie B. Jones is not happy. She thought she was going to get a surprise present. She didn't know she was going to get the surprise baby. She doesn't really want a baby. Here we go. Daddy said that I owed her an apology. An apology is when you have to say the words, I'm sorry. Yes, but she owes me an apology too, I said, because a baby isn't a very good surprise. I made a wrinkly nose. Babies smell like P.U., I explained. I smelled one at my friend's Grace's house. It had some spit up on its front, and so I held my nose and hollered, P.U., what a stink bomb! And then that Grace made me go home. So Junie B. Jones said, I don't want a baby. They're stinky. After I finished my story, Daddy went to the kitchen to talk to Mother. Then Mother called me in there, and she said if the baby smells like a stink bomb, she will buy me my very own air freshener. An air freshener is something that you hang up and maybe in your car to help smell good. And I can spray the can all by myself, except not on the PU baby. I would like the one that smells like fresh as a Caroline pine forest, I said. Then me and Mother hugged, and I sat back down at the table and I finished eating my dinner, except not for my stewy booey tomatoes. And so guess what? No dessert. That's what. So she made up with her mom. She gave her an apology. She said she was sorry to Mommy, but she had to eat her stewy tomatoes and she didn't want to eat them. So she didn't get to have any ice cream or cake or dessert, cookies, nothing, because she didn't finish her dinner. Does that happen at your house? If you don't finish dinner, you don't get anything yummy for dessert? All right, so we are learning that Junie B. Jones is going to have a new baby at her house. And is she very excited about that baby? What does she say babies smell like? Smell like PU, she said. All right, so let's remember her surprise. They said she had a surprise. And she thought the surprise was going to be a present. But was it a present? A thumbs up if it was a yes and thumbs down if it was a no. No, no present, just the baby. Apology to say they're sorry. Remember? She was not happy because she was getting a baby. And her mom was not happy because Junie B. Jones was not being kind or polite. And the last one is hollered. Junie B. Jones was hollering in the story. She was being loud and yelling. What level voice would we say that is at school? A 0 is no talking, a 1 is a whispering, and a 2 is an inside voice. So maybe a 3, hollering inside the house at dinner time? Probably not a good idea. All right, guys. Well, we just finished our first chapter of our new story, Junie B. Jones and a Little Monkey Business. So tomorrow we're going to find out. It says the next chapter is called That Dumb Baby's Room. I don't think she's happy about the baby yet, but we're going to find out tomorrow. All right, guys, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.